Oh, this is Floyd. It's December 2025. I think it's December 18th to be exact. What time it is? It's 10 till 9 in the evening. I'm here in my apartment in Portland, Oregon. Been I don't think I've made a video vlog of any kind for a while now, for a few years in fact. So this is the purpose of this is just to sort of explain what's been happening the past couple of years for me, and it may be more for me than it is for anybody else. But if you, whoever is watching or listening to this, you take pleasure in listening to this or are interested or whatever, then go right ahead. I believe the last video vlog I made was just prior to when I was moving out of my folks' house, and then since then I had moved into another place and moved from Gladstone to which is a suburb of Portland, essentially. A nice, quiet one as of right now. It's been like that as long as I've known, minus some new neighbors and whatnot. But moved from there to right on the border of Portland and Gresham on 162nd and Division. Not Division, Burnside, in between Burnside and Stark. And so I've been here, and it's been I guess a humbling experience, is to put it. That's a nice way of putting it. I apologize. This is going to be, again, it's going to be kind of long form. I'm going to be pausing and thinking and smoking and stuff. So, but it's a lot different from the quiet place I used to live. It's nice to have a place where I live by myself. Of course, I was living with my folks before, but now I'm alone, and that's been good for me. But there's been a whole plethora of bad things that have come along with it. Everybody knows about rent prices and things. But man, I just sort of get the feeling, I get the feeling that people around where I live are just going crazy, or just trying to get by, of course, or stay, keep track of all their marbles and stuff, keep their head straight. And I'm one of them. There's a lot of drug use a lot of drug use around here. A lot of like litter, you know, just just odd. Well, the homeless, groups of homeless folks, unpredictable people. Had a few try to act out at me and stuff when I'm at the 148th Stark 7-Eleven, which is a rough place. Generally just is that way 24/7. People outside milling about, opening the door for you, which is nice, but you just sort of can't help but wonder, it's like, you know, which one of these people is going to be, is going to make this, this, you know, this night my night kind of thing. But anyways, been here struggling with, in the first year, you know, just living day by day. Ended up figuring out I don't have enough bins or, you know, furniture to declutter all the belongings I have, so I've been sort of stuck with a bunch of cardboard boxes sitting around for a while. Still there. I've done my best to reduce the amount, but I've got a bunch of other stuff on top of that, I'm sorry to say, to deal with, so I had a car and it was wrongfully towed from a place called from here by Retriever Towing. And they wrongfully towed my motorcycle too, which thank God I still have. About the car, and oh God, I mean it's really a rough memory, fresh memory. I don't know when I'm gonna get over it. Still need to get the money to buy a car and all that. But I think I was thinking about something when I was driving down Division and got in a crash, and it was my fault, and so I've got that to deal with, and like I said, thank God I got the motorcycle. But anyway, yeah, just back to the chronology I was doing. Had to deal with my things being towed a couple of times, like 3 or 4 times, I think, by Retriever Towing. And they wouldn't, Oregon law states you gotta contact the property manager and tell them you're towing a vehicle and whatnot. They would never do that, because then in turn I'd be contacted. They wouldn't make any money, I think, is the deal. But yeah, last year was pretty much all just dealing with getting my shit towed and bills, and I rescued a cat. So I've got 2 cats. I already had one when I moved here. And then I rescued another one earlier this year because I just didn't want to see them out in the cold this winter, because they're nice cats, very nice, just really sweet, and they're my friends too, so I care about them a lot. I still need to get the 2 I rescued neutered and shots, and really the I just have held out on getting pet insurance and stuff for a while because of the money troubles, and finally did it, or in like August or something, and I have yet to take them because I gotta pay all the cost up front, and the insurance will cover, reimburse me for however much, I forget. I'm really, really sad if I just spoke really quietly this whole time and none of it got picked up, but that's sort of, I have a hard time projecting my voice right a week back, so I slept. I'm fucking kicking myself for no reason, but things are just not how I would like them to be. I'd like to change them. A lot of it comes down to money, and my expertise is niche, so I gotta sort of expand my capabilities. I feel like I should explain. I have been doing as-built AutoCAD drawings, like architectural drawings for people to use on plans or to get permits with, or whatever they need to do. That was a good side gig for a while, but just been getting nothing lately. I need to get on Angie's list. Fell out with my, well, not entirely, but I mean, I just told them I need a break, but I'm taking a break from a friend group right now. We do reenacting. We're just really just wanting some opportunities to show the things I learned and been talking about wanting to teach for a while to them, as far as like small unit tactics and stuff like that. And just wanting to hang out with them too. We like to go, I guess you'd call it camping. it's just us, and there was a man who was basically, I mean, he put himself in charge, or everybody agreed that he's the guy in charge. Actually, he didn't necessarily put himself in charge. Everybody agreed to it, I think. But he wanted to disparage, I guess he'd say, disparage multiple people, including me, about all kinds of things, like my how I smoke cigarettes was one of them. He has multiple antique vehicles, one of which he took out to this one of these camping trips, he'd call them, or he'd say, and found a wrapper in it, and blamed me for it because I brought the they were filterless cigarettes. I brought like 5 for a weekend because I knew I was gonna hand a few out to people. I wanted to charge up, but I think I received money for one of the 2 I gave out, which I don't know. It's water in the fridge, I guess. Sad that everything's about money now. There was another time we were doing the same thing, and I was making food for him, and like a little soup. Was really stoked about making it for him, and just like got really focused in making it for him, and forgot that I had a cigarette in my hand, and he was all, I was stirring a little soup for him in a canteen cup next to the fire, I think, and he I guess didn't, I don't know, he didn't like that, so that I took that kind of hard, and I had been withdrawn from my meds for a couple of weeks to take Adderall for the ADHD, and I'd been withdrawn at the time. Just drank too much. Was in a bad mood, I guess. Just spilling my guts to folks at the fire. Fucking not being a good person. But anyways, I guess what broke the camel's back was his comment about me, saying, me and you know a couple other folks that are in the Army, or have been. He said that none of those people know what it's like to serve in the real Army. And you know what, actually, that's true. I'll hand it to him, that's true. But you know what, though? Is something he doesn't want to acknowledge. It's, I mean, you know why he put it that way and all that? Or no, he doesn't want to acknowledge that any of us could possibly have been good at what we did. You know, he'd rather us, think us, think of us as, a gaggling group of idiots that are like boots, just fucking tool boots that know nothing, and all that just like all they know is New Army and whatnot, and that New Army thing, it's what we live, okay? It's what we lived. It's different. The time is now, old man. The meme. It's different now. But the business, when you get down to it, is very much the same. In fact, it's like, well, I mean, it's different in a few respects too, but fundamentally, it's the same. And I don't think I have to say what the Army's business is, or the Marines' business is, or the Air Force's business is, or whatnot. Point is that I know I was good at my job, and I'm proud that I was good at my job. I loved my job, and I was heartbroken that I gave up. I couldn't handle it. To give context, I joined the Army in 2016 as a 19 Delta Cav Scout. Went to Fort Drum and did not like the treatment there at all. I felt it was unbecoming of true leaders, and there was no lead by example. It was like a frat. There was work and play, and it was disgusting. It was disgusting. I found it just so demoralizing how there was no esprit de corps like there used to be, and there's no just camaraderie amongst soldiers, or the spur within a leader to, or even just anyone, to just lead by example, to just treat folks right and not do something you wouldn't do yourself. And not send somebody to go do something like that, etc. But point is I spent a lot of time thinking about this, and I know that had I had we been focused on doing our jobs, there hadn't been so much waste and just strange behavior and practices, you know, that I would have still been in, and maybe it made a career out of it, because that's what I wanted to do since I was a kid. I wanted to be a good leader. I wanted to inspire people. I wanted to make good decisions and secure a good future for my spouse and my kids, which it's another kind of, maybe you don't need to talk about that. You can probably figure. But don't judge lest you be judged yourself. And I'm guilty of that, but I just try not to judge things on, about people that, could mean a lot to them, to wrap that up, that's what the whole friend group thing was about, and my disagreement with that quote-unquote leader that I was friends with for 10 years, 11 years. Really at this point, staying, I'm being friends with my cats and stuff, trying to do my best to clean up and organize, and trying to find a job in the field I want to do. And just try not to get hurt out there. Lots of crazy people on 205. Like I was on my way back from Gladstone, that's where my folks are at, like I said earlier, and someone passed me. I was going, I think 70, and someone passed me in the lane right next to me in this 3-lane highway. I was in the rightmost shoulder, and this individual passed me going nearly twice as fast as me in a rear-engine sports car when I was on my motorcycle. And I saw, like when I was going to school a month or two ago, I was on the max heading back to where I live, and stopped at a max stop, as you do on the max, trying to carry on to the transit center, and some guy was trying to attack people with a 6-inch fixed blade, like hunting knife kind of thing, and fire axe. So he was carrying both of those things, one, in either hand, and chasing people outside the door where I was seated, like, so I don't know. If I had my things stolen, I'm sorry to keep going on like this. I feel, I mean, of course, this is someone listening to me. Just recently, I had my motorcycle stolen 6 days before my birthday in September. And they ripped out all the wiring harness and whatnot and just trashed it. So luckily I had full coverage on it, and so I took it into the Volcano Harley Davidson dealership in Gladstone, where I got it from, to get it serviced. And they I found out while it was getting worked on that they're not a place you want to get your bike serviced. They held it for 3 months, basically my whole fall term, and which is why I was on the max that one time. But when I got it back, I mean, it's got paint marker X's all over it, orange paint marker marks. And they almost took my windshield. I had to ask for it back, and they took my shift lever that I had bought from a flea market a little bit, summer of this year, like July or something. So I got it back, and it's been better since then. Just trying to keep things on the up and up, Anyways, God bless you, whoever you are watching. God bless you and yours. And you pray. Keep praying, or pray if you don't. Start praying, because we got a lot of fixing to do. A lot of fixing to do in this country. So a lot of despair and sadness that needs fixed. Good always wins against evil. Anyways, peace.